Okay, here's what's going on. On March 22nd, I sued Donald Trump in his official capacity, the Attorney General of the United States, the acting head of the FBI, the acting head of the Securities and Exchange Commission, and the Assistant United States Attorney Delaware, Ellen Slights, who deserves her special mention because she's been part of the Goldman Sachs Bain Capital Organized Crime Protection Network for the last dozen years. The issue is that Bain Capital and Goldman Sachs are partners in Wall Street unjust enrichments through their lawyers doing organized crimes, betraying court-approved clients' trust. And the nomination of Jay Clayton, who is partners of Sullivan and Cromwell, that works for Goldman Sachs, and his wife is a partner of Goldman Sachs in the mergers, acquisition, IPO division, and Goldman Sachs' partnership with Bain Capital in destroying our eToys public company that I ran by court order, in charge of the 1,000 people that I turned around and stopped from being thrown away in the garbage, where Goldman Sachs Bain Capital attorney M&AT and Paul Traub offered me a bribe to look the other way and become crooks like they are. The issue is Jay Clayton is also invested in Bain Capital, so he's partners with everybody that is involved in the organized crime related to eToys. It includes Polaroid, Goldman Sachs, Bain Capital, KB Toys, FAO Schwartz, Toys R Us, the Learning Company defrauding Mattel of $4 billion, the retroactive retirement of Mitt Romney, which is to hide the fact that he's directly linked to these organized crimes. And every day that nobody comes forward, they're doing additional obstruction of justice. Every day that they threaten me or lie to stop me from being in court, they're doing intimidation, retaliation, which are all racketeering crimes. And what I'm saying now is Goldman Sachs, Bain Capital, Mitt Romney, Paul Traub, Colm Connolly, the United States Attorney, who's the key retroactive secret. He is why the Public Corruption Task Force was shut down. It's mind-boggling how much is going on here. And we can put a stop to it, people. All you got to do is spread the news. The facts are incontrovertible. They're profuse. There's so many smoking guns, it'll make your head spin trying to keep up. But it's worth it. Of all the things that Senator Elizabeth Warren and Senator Bernie Sanders have said about Wall Street fraud being protected by the federal agencies of justice, this case is proof of that on a silver platter. All we need is one honorable public servant to do their job. So I'm telling Goldman Sachs, Bain Capital, and the U.S. attorneys that are threatening me constantly. Had an FBI agent call me when an eToys shareholder, Robert Alber, was dying after he had to shoot and kill career criminal Michael Savesoff because Albert turned down a bribe that was offered by Johan Hammerski, who was the self-proclaimed partner of Jack Abramoff. And Jack Abramoff's trying now to get inside the Beltway and just keep on rolling, people. We have to stop these crimes. We have to correct our Securities and Exchange Commission, correct our FBI. We can't have this protection of Wall Street and oligarchs who are sucking America dry. The reason why you're not making more money is because you're letting these guys get away with it. And we can do something about that. All you have to do is just spread the word. I'm calling on you to join the occupation against fraud and corruption, especially Wall Street fraud and corruption. It's time to hold them accountable for their duplicity.